Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the MiG-29 SMT. This is a currently rank 8 battle rating 12.3 fighter in the Russian air tech tree and is a pretty decent upgrade over the standard MiG-29 that we have here in the tech tree. In fact, this is the new top dog in the Russian air tech tree and is a pretty decent upgrade over its predecessor. Now, unlike the F-16, which is more or less a complete upgrade, I would say, especially with its new smokeless AIM-9Ms. This is kind of an upgrade more so in just its missiles, but it does receive some plane-based upgrades as well. So first, this does have a little bit more fuel that I can carry, not that that matters. Engines are the same compared to the previous MiG-29. This does have a better radar, which is really nice, but most importantly, and I think what most people are looking at with this, will be its R-73 missiles. Now, these are, of course, all aspect, but they do have ECCM, which is, if I'm not mistaken, electronic countermeasures. So basically, these are trained to kind of fight against countermeasures, and so they can kind of hit your enemy a little bit more easily. I believe it might just be that they are, like, for example, on the MiG-20 or Su-39 on the back of it, it does have like an IRCM, if I'm not mistaken. This would kind of be effective against things like that. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, but it does have a good level of flare resistance as well. But most importantly, this does have thrust vectoring with a 40 G maximum overload and 6 kilograms TNT equivalent, which is about 4 times as much as an R-60. It's just a very good missile overall and is a pretty good counter or opposite, so to speak, compared to the AIM-9M, which is, instead of having all this crazy thrust vectoring and whatever else that this has, it's just smokeless. So this is more brute force, that's more stealth, if that makes any sense. Additionally, we also have the R-27ET, which is pretty similar to the R-27ER, but kind of like how the R and T versions of all the, I guess, R-23, 24, all those missiles are. The R is the radar, T is the thermal or IR, and that's pretty much what this is. So this is pretty much a longer range IR missile, which I'll try to be using in this gameplay here. So I'll be using the R-73 and R-27ET. Also, if you guys want, I will link my F-16C Block 50 gameplay down below. But that being said, let's get into a few matches to see how we can do, but I am stoked to be flying this plane. Let's get into it. Okay, so this vehicle, if I haven't already mentioned it, it does have helmet-mounted sights, which are very, very nice. Of course, the standard MiG-29 913 also has helmet-mounted sights. So this is not new to the MiG-23 or MiG-29 line, rather, but it is still a very nice thing to have, regardless of who did it first. Now, of course, the F-16C does have it as well. Can I hit him? Wouldn't that be cool? I got that kill. Okay, it was with the ET. Oh, that would have been so nice. So I'm going to launch on him. Again, I mean, like, these are great, but if somebody sees them and then they flare it off, it doesn't really matter, Doesn't matter how good these missiles are, they will be shot away. And as you can just see right there, very, very clearly, oof, I don't know what's going on with my computer here, but it's lagging up or something. But, I mean, those R-73s, it really doesn't matter what happens. Like, if the enemy flares away, then you're screwed. Simple as that, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and keep moving on. I'm being targeted by an F-14, it looks like. I want to go for this MiG-23 over here with my guns. I'm going to fly back to base. Got the kill. Okay. Not too bad. I got 2 kills, 1 assist. I will take it. But that said, I mean, as you can see, the R-73s, I think the thing that is making, and I said this kind of a little bit in my previous video with the F-16C, the AIM-9Ms are more or less meta at this point, because their strength is not that they're amazing missiles and whatever else. They're smokeless and they're difficult to see, whereas the R-73s are still easy to see and they're very easy to flare off. So that said, let's get into another match, see what we could do. So I'll tell you guys this right away. The MiG-29 SMT isn't as big of an upgrade over the MiG-29 as the F-16C is over the F-16A and also ADF. And the reason being is, again, I mean, the R-73s are good. They're very good, as a matter of fact. Same with the R-27ETs. I like those. But the R-27Rs, a lot of people are still prefer. It's basically just an R-27 variant, right? And while it's cool, it doesn't necessarily offer too much of a benefit over previous models of R-27. And so it's nice, but it's not really crucial. The R-73s are very good, but very similar to the R-27 ETs. They're just not really, in my opinion, like, they're not fantastically good, right? Like, they're great when it comes to maneuverability, but you pretty much have to be, like, right next to an enemy, kind of like this, in order to actually get a kill. Wow, that actually worked out quite well. You know, because they really can't be flying, or flaring, rather. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hit them. So let's go ahead. I'm going to launch long range. I really like these R-27 ETs, actually. You know, come to think of it, I prefer them over the R-27Rs. I should be able to hit that guy. Nice, I did. So one of the things I think with this, you're going to want to... Okay, I died. You want to make sure that the enemy doesn't know that you're firing a missile at them. That's kind of the thing with the R-73s. They work really well in that regard. The great thing about the AIM-9Ls, or the AIM-9Ms rather, is that the enemy won't really know if you're firing at them regardless. I noticed that a ton of my F-16 gameplay, is that people just don't flare off because they don't even know that you're firing a missile at them. The only time when they do flare is when other people without AIM-9Ms are shooting missiles at them, and they're flaring away from those missiles, not your AIM-9M. So as I said, let's go ahead and get into the next match. I'll, again, link my F-16 gameplay in the comments below. But not too bad. 3 kills, not terrible. You know, it's just kind of what I'm expecting with this. A good vehicle, very good, an upgrade for sure, but not necessarily, like, game-breaking. So let me know in the comments below, because I'm actually very interested. Which do you think is better? The MiG-29 SMT or the F-16C? I'm actually genuinely curious because, you know, both of these were released to kind of counter each other as, like, the new top vehicles for the Sons of Attila update. But I think, at least in my opinion, I would say that the F-16C is better. Mainly because it sees the introduction of the AIM-9Ms. You know, which, by the way, also let me know in the comments below. What do you think are better, R-73s or AIM-9Ms? Because, personally, I feel like the level of stealthiness, if that makes any sense, that the AIM-9Ms kind of brings to the table, that is a huge deal that I really don't think can be understated. Because the fact that they are smokeless means that, you know, all these, again, hyper-aware players are no longer able to be kind of, well, in some ways, hyper-aware all the time. Ooh, should I fire on this guy? Okay, I'm going to fire an R-73 at him, if I can. Where even is this fella? This map is great and all, except for the freaking... these clouds, man. These poopy clouds. We have a fellow right here. He definitely knows I'm on him. Can I hit him? Yes, I can, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So we have an F-16 way over there. This might not be a bad target. Let's go launch on him. I'm going to switch back to the R-73s. I'm assuming... oh, yeah, I'm going to have some close-in enemies real soon. Going to go for this guy still, though. Because... didn't want to launch. Okay, and here we are with the J8. Farts. Can I hit him like this? Oh, buddy. Can it? Oh, there we go. So that's something that the R-73s can do that no other missile currently in War Thunder can do. It can pull ridiculous maneuvers. Absolutely heinous maneuvers like that. You know, and it's just... it's crazy. You know, I know that this gameplay I got like, what, 2 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills, whereas my F-16 gameplay got a lot better. You know, and again, I think it's because those are, in general, better missiles, because they are smokeless, but again, close range, you're not going to find a better missile than the R-73. It's just ridiculously good because of that thrust vectoring capability. On the R-27 ET, that has its place too. And for people like me that kind of like the fire and forget aspect of IR guided missiles, I love it. So as I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Decent gameplay, not fantastic, it's kind of here to show you guys what these planes are all about, the missiles and all that, and hopefully I did a decent job doing that and explaining it. But either way, thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.